Hi. Come in. You look exhausted.
I would have called you sooner, but we thought that you could go right to bed after you had all the guests for the party.
Oh, sleep. I've been so worried about you. Where'd you go when you left Smith's house?
Well, we were driving around to make sure that nobody was following us.
Well, I figured you'd be starving, and I didn't know whether to make late snack or early breakfast, so I decided on breakfast.
Sounds great. Yeah.
Thanks, Leslie.
Bobbie, are you shivering?
Yeah, well, I am, but I don't think it's from the weather.
No, you're probably still terrified for being in that house. You know, I'm never going to be able to thank you guys enough.
No, we thank you.
I didn't do anything. I kept the man busy. You risked your lives.
Yeah, well, we managed to make about 30 calls, before we had to split.
You think you made any contact at all with the killer?
We may never know.
A lot of the people that we called were totally bewildered. They had no idea what we were even talking about.
We did get a call, but the person immediately hung up. Just no conversation, just hung up. No, it may have been the killer, but then again, it may have just been somebody that, you know, associate of Smith's that would have recognized his voice and knew that I wasn't him.
Well, then maybe something was accomplished, right?
Yeah, maybe plenty.
What do you mean?
Well, think of it. Smith knows by now that his little fortress was invaded.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever hung up on Joe may have filed a report that somebody was taking Smith's calls.
See, Smith could never have pulled off his little operation as long as he did and as slick as he did without that protection from inside the police department.
And now that he knows he's in trouble, Frank may go straight to his friend in the police department.
Which means that we're going to have to keep an eye on Smith from now on. Which is going to be an around-the-clock job.
You're not bright enough to know when you've been pricked.
Calm down, Frank. We've been grilling them half the night. They told us everything they know, okay?
I want them to get their things and get off the property. You think they were paid off?
Who knows? I mean, they did try to find you at Leslie Weber's, right? I mean, what does she do? Slam the door in their face?
Who was in here tonight, Ron?
Hey, we're never going to know that. Could have been cops. It could have been your associates. It could have been Joe Kelly.
I'm exhausted.
I don't blame you. Been up all night. Do you think you get any sleep now?
No, of course not. Not until I know what happened in Fair Oaks.
Something went wrong. The hit should have been made at midnight. He should have picked up the phone at no later than 12:30.
I'm going to call again.
Frank, it's not going to do any good. You've been trying to reach him all night. I mean, you got to assume something went wrong.
I have to know what happened.
Hey, whatever you say.
It's ringing.
That's not Hutch. It's too early for him to call.
No, I'm sure it's my employer again.
You aren't going to answer it. What are you doing, avoiding Frank Smith?
I haven't picked it up all night. Why should I pick it up now?
I don't want you to pick it up, Max. I don't want you to pick it up at all. Does this mean you're on my side?
Well, mostly. I'm on my own side.
I have to assume you're right, Ron. Something did go wrong in Fair Oaks, and Luke and Laura's still alive.
Listen, obviously our man couldn't find the black book, so he couldn't do the job. Forget it. The yacht's ready. As soon as the house people are awake, I'm going to tell the housekeeper to start packing Jennifer's things, okay?
What I need now is to get the gold out of Fair Oaks.
What do you want me to do?
Call started. Tell him I have a special mission for him.
Come on, man. Come on. What's your decision? He's going to call me at dawn.
I know that.
He's going to want to meet me right away. Please, please help me get Laura back. Come on. All you got to do is drop Hutch. That's it. And you're going to be $10 million richer.
The black book, who else is mentioned in it?
I'd be happy to tell you, besides yourself. There is the governor, State Senator Mitch Williams, Jefferson Smith Hutchins, of course, Ted DeLuca, deceased, my friend Roy DeLuca, deceased, Some spud named Vic Gower, no doubt also deceased. And a whole herd of criminal lawyers, dock workers, foremen, a bunch of illustrious personalities. Come on, what do you say? What is this? Do I pass the test?
Oh, you get an A, Luke. You couldn't be lying about all that.
Look, Max, there's going to be a net falling over the entire organization real soon. Are you going to get caught under it with the rest of those bimbos?
Oh, I'll have to leave the country, that's for sure.
Traveling would be a lot easier with a purse full of gold bars. It's a no-risk situation for you. No risk at all. You're up top. You got a perfect view. You'll be able to see everything.
Hutch is a good shot.
Yeah, that's what I hear. But what do you care? He's not going to suspect you. He thinks you're Sally, man. He doesn't know you're an assassin. He doesn't know it. It's real simple. All you got to do is drop him. Just drop him. He's going to be a sitting duck. And you're on your way to a Swiss bank. What's your answer? Yes or no?
Yes.
You're not thinking of going someplace without me, are you?
Let me go.
Now, you know I can't do that, darling. Until I get out there on the plaza, and I'm sure I'm going to get my gold. You thirsty by chance?
Yeah.
There's a water cooler over there.
Time is it?
Well, it's not done yet. Pretty soon. I know things have been pretty rough on you, but things could get very rough on you if you should decide to scream or anything like that. You're not going to do something crazy, are you?
I still can't believe you'd really try to hurt us.
Well, I could do a lot worse than that if Luke doesn't cooperate.
I told you, if there's gold, you can have it, all of it. We don't want it.
Well, I think Luke's known about it a long time.
Tell me something. How does it feel to hold a gun on a person who shared their last bit of food with you? And what little money we had. You remember that shack in the woods? We gave you our clothes, our shirts, our sweaters, just to keep you warm that night.
I appreciate it, too.
Then why are you doing this?
Because that's the way it has to be.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Can't you just remember that you liked us once? That the three of us were on the run together. We were all helping each other. You told me that you loved your wife. Can't you at least try to love us just a little bit?
Nice try, Laura Lucy. But we got to make an appointment with Luke here.
Let's Hutch.
I'll take it in the other room.
Yeah, we'll move it. I don't want to keep him waiting. Hello?
Good morning, pal.
Yeah, isn't it, pal?
You ready? You want to trade the gold for Laura?
Yes, I do. I just want to set a few ground rules first.
Okay, I'm going to listen.
I'm ready to meet you in the plaza. In 1/2 hour, as soon as it gets a little lighter, you bring Laura with you.
Okay.
All right. Meet me near the fountain.
So far, so good. What else?
What else is then you let Laura go. You let her go to a nice, safe place, and I'll show you exactly where all that gold is.
How do I know you won't be armed?
You know I won't be.
How do I know, man?
You know how I feel about Laura, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's your proof. There's your proof. My love for that lady is your insurance that I'll do everything exactly as I say. Look, you've been with us a long time, man. You know how I feel about her. I wouldn't risk her health for anything. Let me talk to her.
Okay. Here you go.
Luke?
Baby, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Tell me the truth.
Hutch didn't hurt me. He won't listen to reason. But he didn't hurt me.
Okay. I want you to think about this one thing. This is the main thing. As soon as he releases you, and he will release you, baby, you get out of sight as fast as possible. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
All right. Just so you'll know, the girl's been trying to soften me up. She fell flat on her face. Now, you behave yourself, Luke. Laura's gonna have my gun right in her back. Okay, it's all settled. I'm gonna go out there as soon as it's daylight. Now, I just don't want you to be operating under the assumption that I'm gonna get a bad case of sentimentality or something. All right? It's time to shape up, Laura.
I guess we've... Enough time now, Frank.
I think so. Place your call to start it.
He's probably sound asleep, I'm sure.
So should we all be.
I'm gonna give you my jacket. Except that I'm gonna be taking off as soon as this thing's over.
And maybe something else could stop these murders.
What?
If Smith takes a run. If Smith runs for it, the killer would never kill Luke and Laura.
Why not?
Because he's a professional. There'd be nobody for him to collect his fee from.
And if he runs, he's going to go straight to his connection in the police department because he's definitely going to need some help.
Just to cover up his trail in leaving Port Charles.
Well, if that's so, do you realize that that's the first hopeful thing we've had to think about in days?
If that's so, I'd better get about the business of proving that we're right.
Oh, Joe, I'm going to be praying for you today. And for my daughter.
Prayer for Luke, too.
I always check my equipment. Last thing.
Well, I can use all the prayers I can get, Leslie. Come on, Bobbie, I'll drop you off at the apartment.
Are you just going to watch Smith all day?
Yeah, but I'll be in touch. I'll keep my eye on him all day and check out anybody that he comes in contact with.
Okay. At this hour?
Do you want me to get it?
No. I'll get it. Don't go away, though.
No.
Morning.
Hi.
May I come in?
The last time...
One's up awfully early. Morning.
Yes, we are. What are you doing here?
Well, I was at the airport. It was too early to call, so I caught a cab, and here I am.
Oh.
Well, I was just going to drive by the house, and I saw all the lights on everywhere, and a strange car in the driveway.
That's my... Welcome back, Rick.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Bobbie. Joe, I can't tell you how sorry I am when I heard about your dad.
Thank you. And thank you for keeping in contact with Rose and I. We both appreciate it.
Such a useless way to go. Such a shame. I mean, senseless mugging.
Well, we're not so sure that that's what it was, Rick.
What do you mean?
Well, it's linked to a few things that have been happening down at the waterfront, but we'll talk about that when we both have a little more time, if it's okay.
Well, yes, of course. I'm a cab. He probably thinks I'm not coming back. Well, I'll leave. That's,
You just got here.
well, I could just send him on, I suppose.
There's some awfully good breakfast here.
Yeah, I smelled when I came in.
Let me take care of the cab.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Do you
I'll
have
take care of it.
any luggage?
One bag. It's in the back seat.
Right.
Back seat. Thank you. Well, why did I interrupt you? Were you having an all-night party, or members of a bird-watching society that going to meet?
Would you
for
believe
this?
none of the above?
The truth is, none of us could sleep.
And Bobbie was out with Joe. So they dropped by.
I see.
I got it. There it is. You even have some change left.
Oh, great. Thank you. Very nice homecoming. Only Laura could be here.
Is it time to go to the plaza?
Couple more minutes. You've been very cool. That's very good.
No, I'm not cool. I'm shaking. I can't believe that you're actually going to go through with this.
I'm not making threats, Laura. If Luke doesn't cooperate, he'll pay the price.
I hear you, but I don't believe it.
I've killed before.
I know. The night watchman at Wyndham's department store.
Okay, so you know I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, but you didn't know him. You do know us.
Luke could get in my way just like the night watchman.
How can you kill people that you know? People that you have feelings for. I know you do.
Well, let's hope I don't have to kill anybody.
Hutch, if you kill us, you're going to be killing a part of yourself. You're going to be killing the Hutch who loves to play music. The Hutch who burnt those newspapers to help us in Beecher's Corners. I believe in that Hutch.
You liked it, huh?
Very much.
Well, I'm sorry, Laura. I wish it didn't have to be you and Luke. I wish it was two people that I didn't know.
Good. You're admitting it now.
But there's nothing I can do about this. It's time to go. Come on.
It's time, man. Let's go. It's getting light out there.
Right. One last thing, Luke.
What?
Did you mail that black book to Port Charles?
Yes, I told you I did, and that's the truth. Look, I've come too far to carry that book around with me. That would be stupid. Give me more credit than that, Max.
I always told Smith you were a smart boy.
Hey, you're no dummy yourself. I respect that in you. You've made a very wise decision to take that golden run, because you know in a couple of hours there's going to be a car coming after you, man. And it's either going to be a police car or a hearse, right? The organization finds out that things aren't right. They're going to think you've talked, and they'll ice you real fast, man, real fast. So you just take that gold and you get yourself safe.
Right.
Right. They won't find you. Good luck to you.
Let's go, man.
I'm going out the front, circle up top. If Hutch comes out, even if he comes early, he'll never see you.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
He's not here.
He'll be here. There's no way he won't show up. What did I tell you? Okay, let's go. Just keep moving. We'll meet him halfway.